This is the day bag by a company called HeldClosely. Even just looking at it, you can tell this bag is kind of unique, right? So there are a couple of things that is really make this bag different. I'm going to talk about the most obvious one, which is the strap. So you can see the strap is sewn in on this end, and it's a solid piece, if you like, made of the same material. So this thing is in Ultra, and somehow it just ends on this side. The way this works is the strap, actually, if I can pull this out here, is one long piece of thing that goes into this slot, and it just goes into the main compartment. But you adjust the length of the exposed part by using this little G-hook here. So once you figure out the right length that you want, you lock it in by hooking this guy into the slot. So if you want it closer, push it in more, and just rehook this on a different part of the webbing here. I make use of the webbing because you have all these little holes here by attaching a little flashlight. So really, really interesting design, and it really works. So this thing kind of goes over, as you can see, and it's just the right length for me. The bag design, this is actually the second bag. The original is the Traveler. This is a 34-liter bag, and you can tell the day bag is basically just a baby version of it. So I'm going to review this guy. This is more of a travel bag. Another thing about this bag, if you look at it, is the shape is very interesting, right? It's kind of, it almost looks like a tote bag, right? With a long handle, over the shoulder kind of carry. In fact, for some reason, this bag reminds me of my other favorite bag, which is the Chio X by Alpha 19er. Again, interesting shape. However, these two bags cannot be more different. The Alpha 19er is full of organization. It has what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 external pockets, if you like, and then multiple inside. So this, obviously, I like this bag a lot. You saw me review this many, many times. I'm going to put this aside. This bag, design philosophy, it's very, very different. The inside has almost no organization. What it has, frankly, is not that useful. But I'm going to start from the outside. Again, I love this design, right? Divided down the middle. One side is a separate compartment, useful for things like phones and keys. I have my alcohol spray there, so that goes that. This side is a stretchy material. It has a fit lock. So for quick access, I have my RX 100 here. So this is useful. You can also put a water bottle. A 20-liter bottle will fit. A little big. My smaller Muji one fits a little better. You can obviously use this for phone as well. It is quite deep, and that is a general comment about this bag is all the pockets have the same depth. So they're deep. Depending on the object, it's hard to get in. It's hard to get them out, rather. So this pocket, for example, so if it's something small, you got to really reach in to find it. The other interesting thing is, so I added this little tag here, but this tab is part of the bag, and because this is a fit lock attachment, when I first got the bag, I thought this tab is for pulling the fit lock out to open the bag, but actually that is not the case at all, right? This thing slides on the fit lock buckle, so I have to actually take the buckle to open it. So I'm not sure why they've designed it this way. It looks cool though, and again, it gives me an attachment point for other fun things like a bag charm. So that is a little strange, but it is secure. Now let's go to the inside. On the front wall, let's see, there's nothing there except a really cool piece of slogan here: hold close the things you carry. So that's the name of the company, Held Closely, and then nothing else here. On the back wall, again echoing the same design, one side it's a zippered compartment, and the other side has two stretch pockets. One of the largest stretch pocket is sized exactly to fit this little pouch that Held Closely includes with the bag, but very little volume. It's good for flat things like cash, wipes, and so forth. And this thing, as I said, fits perfectly into that pocket. This pocket, again, is also useful for things like phones and my camera. So the camera will fit into there as well. The final pocket is very, very narrow. So I usually just clip a pen in there, and that's it. So the pocketing, the last pocket is not that useful. And then the zipper pocket, because there's no volume, again, it's of limited size. There is also a back zipper that goes all the way down to here. So you could put something there, but again, no volume, no padding. Not sure what it is good for. It would be good to maybe hide the AirTag in there because it's hard to get into. So the rest of the bag is just one big bucket, like a tote. So I tend to pack it out using the pouch in the back method. So these pouches have various things that I need, and I just throw them in there. Now, the final cool things about this bag, as you might have noticed, is there's a zipper here. So, before I do that, you can see the bag stand up on its own, but if you open the zipper up, the bag expands out from 15 liter to about 20 liter. So now, huge amount of room inside. Let me see if I can grab something big. This may be ambitious. This is a huge pillow. But that actually kind of fits in there. Almost. Right? So you can imagine if you're on a day trip somewhere, you can certainly, actually it will fit. Let me zip this up. There you go. So you can fit a lot of shopping or a jacket probably in there as well. So that makes this bag kind of unique and useful. Now, one thing about this design is, I do worry about putting this down on dirt because this may get dirty and I want to clean it up before I zip it back up. But anyway, this is the day bag in Ultra that they're coming up with a new version actually tomorrow in EPX as well. So Ultra is a little bit crinkly. The EPX material may be a little bit less noisy. But let me open this back up and then give you a better look with it in expanded mode. So again, the Held Closely Day Bag, and very similarly, this is the Held Closely Traveler 34 liter version.